Hi, how are you? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to become dangerously adaptable. So let's get into it. First things first, I want to stress why it's so important to become adaptable. Let's say you have this goal, you have this dream. You want to become an artist, you want to start your own business, you want to become a content creator. Adaptability is going to help you get to those things faster. Also, I want to explain to you why I am qualified to teach you about this. So I have lived in 2 different countries, I speak 3 different languages, and I've been to 4 different schools. I was able to adapt to all of these things fast. Well, the most important step to becoming dangerously adaptable is having a forward-looking mindset. Let's say you make a mistake, okay? You have 2 options, 2 reactions that you can have to this mistake. Number 1 is what 99% of people do, which is something is wrong with me, I'm useless, I'm incapable, and they ruminate, they stay thinking about this mistake for hours, for days, for long periods of time. They stay lingering in this mistake. So having a forward-looking mindset is, okay, I made a mistake, acknowledge it, and then move on and say, what is my next move? What is within my control? What am I gonna do now? Because you're not lingering in this past mistake. The way that you acquire this mindset is by understanding one thing. Everyone, David Goggins, your teachers, your father, your idols, the Pope, the president, the people that you admire the most, they have made mistakes. Most probably the same mistakes that you have made. Everyone has made mistakes. It is the plague of humanity. Every single human being is imperfect. That's it. You're imperfect. You're not special. You made a mistake because you were born imperfect. So you need to acknowledge, oh, okay, I made a mistake. I'm human. I can make mistakes, and then just move on. What's my next move? What's within my control? Don't let your thoughts immediately go to, oh, I made a mistake. Something is wrong with me. I'm incapable. I'm useless. Calm down. You made a mistake. It's okay. What's your next move? What are you gonna do now? Why this is so important is because you're gonna come across inconveniences in any new environment or any new thing that you're trying to pursue. You're gonna come across inconveniences. So you need to learn how to deal with inconveniences, because if you don't know how to deal with them, then you're not gonna go faster, you're not gonna go quicker, you're not gonna adapt quicker. Another thing you need to know, there's like an underlying mindset in all of this, and it's accepting what was and having this forward mindset, right? So for example, if you move to a different country and you keep thinking, oh my God, I'm not in my country anymore, I'm not with my family anymore, I'm not with my, like, it's okay to miss them. It's okay to miss them, but you're no longer there. Okay, you need to accept, okay, I'm in a new environment, I'm doing a new thing, I'm pursuing a new job, and it's time to accept that this is reality now. But it's difficult to accept that this is reality now because we as humans, we tend to always linger in our past mistakes, in the past things that we've seen, in things that we've lost. We tend to ruminate on those things. But there's a way that you can understand that all you have is the present moment, okay? Literally all you have is right now. That mindset is gonna help you a lot in being adaptable, because all you're thinking about is today and what is happening, what is at hand, what is the task at hand, what do you have to do right now, not what was happening before. But you need to get into this state where you realize that all you have is the present moment. All you have is the place where you are right now, because you could die. You could die. You could be walking down the street and someone could kill you. Don't think about it like, oh, that's so scary. It's so scary that I could die, because it's not scary. We all could die. It's a normal thing. You have to accept that you could die. You have to accept that you could die, and you need to be okay with it, because once you realize that, you're like, okay, so all I have is right now. All I have is the present moment, because I could die. So then I'm just gonna stay in the present moment. But there's a difference, okay? There's a difference between being in the present moment and being self-destructive. What do I mean by this? Like, there's a lot of people that they see, oh, living in the present moment, they see it as, oh, drinking, alcohol, partying, all those things. The way I see it, living in the present moment is thinking like, okay, if I die tonight, what do I want to die knowing that I did? Do I want to die knowing that I scrolled on TikTok all day? Do I want to die knowing that I watched TV shows all day, that I stayed in bed all day? No, I want to die knowing that I tried my best today and I reached the full capabilities that I was able to reach on that day. Like, for example, I studied as hard as I could on that day with my energy levels of that day. I exercised as hard as I could. I ate as healthy as I could because I reached my full potential to the day that I died. That is the way that you have to see it. So then once you have this forward-looking mindset, then you're going to start leaving behind all the things that are keeping you from adapting to this present moment. Another thing that helps me adapt when I'm in new environments, when I'm meeting new people that I've never seen before, is recognizing, okay, we are one and the same. You and I, we are one and the same. You may have grown up in a whole new different country, or you may have grown up with a whole new different environment, but we have the same energy. We have the same energy of God. We have a brain, we have a body. When we both go to our grave, years later, if you dig in that grave, we're gonna have the same skeleton. Okay, we're both human. You have to have the mindset in you that this person is one of me. We're both human. So then that kind of removes the fear of like, oh, this is a whole new set of people. It's so scary and nobody knows me. No, you have to carry yourself with that knowledge, with that confidence that, oh, we are one and the same. And then you're not gonna alienate yourself as this completely new being that's just entering and is super weird and different to everything. Another thing is, if you're like the new girl, if you're like the new person doing this thing, then they've probably also been in the same situation that you are in right now. They've been the new person. Like all of us as children, we had to be the new kid, you know? So they've also gone through those instances in one way or another. Like, they joined a class, they joined an extracurricular activity later in the year, or they joined a workshop, or they're in art classes, or they're in music classes. Like, they've been the new person before. You're not like this alien. The way to adapt is seeing, okay, I'm not special. I'm not special. We're one and the same. So it's not hard for me to just sit here and have a conversation with you and get to know you, because you're just a human being like me. You're not putting yourself above or below anyone. So then you can just sit down and have a normal conversation with this person. Another thing is, people aren't thinking about you as much as you're thinking about yourself. So if you're gonna go into this being like, oh, I'm the new girl, blah, 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 like everyone's gonna care who I am. Like, they're gonna care for 5 minutes and then they're gonna move on with their lives. And it's gonna be fine. Even if they care for a little longer, that shouldn't matter to you, because these people aren't important in your life. Adaptability just means that you're training your mind, your behaviors, and your emotions to respond instead of react when things shift around you. So it's not about denying these emotions. It's not about being like, oh, I have to be emotionless and not feel afraid because I'm in this completely new environment and I'm entering a new phase of my life and I'm terrified. It's okay to have those emotions. You're human. It's about how fast you process them, how fast you accept them, how fast you feel them. You just immediately, you feel the emotions and then you respond to this shifting. So another thing is, if you are a curious person, then adaptability is going to come naturally to you. So you have to find a way to cultivate curiosity in your life. So for example, if you go to a new place, you can be like, oh, I can learn new things. The way that I was able to adapt so fast with so many new people that I've never seen before in my life in those schools is I have this mindset where I say, okay, every single person on this planet is an expert at something. So I made it my goal to speak with them and try to listen to them as much, try to ask the correct questions to figure out what it was that they were an expert at, and then just let them talk about that and learn about that, because I'm a curious person. I want to learn about what you're an expert at. Why would you not want to learn new things, expand your mind, expand your knowledge? And every person that you meet is an opportunity to do so. So then if you go in with this mindset of, okay, this is an opportunity to learn something new. You have to go into this situation with a curious mind. And it doesn't matter if you fail, because like we went over this, failure, everyone fails. So then it doesn't matter if you fail, just go in with a curious mind. And if you do fail, you can be like, I failed. Okay, I failed. What did this teach me? What is my next move? What can I do next? So another thing is I have been studying consumer behavior, and in consumer behavior or in marketing in general, there's this thing known as heuristics, which is basically shortcuts that all human beings use to kind of conserve brain power. So you can use these heuristics to your advantage. So for example, you can train your brain to react a certain way to unpredictable situations that come out of nowhere. So then you can train your brain to do that. And the way that you do that is through creating systems. What I did is I said, okay, inconvenience comes, inconvenience happens. Pause. You step back from the immediate emotion, you process, step back from reacting, then assess. What is reality and what are my fears? Okay, so you step back, you pause, you step back, and you assess. What is reality and what are my fears? So for example, let's say that you just told your crush that you like them. This is a crazy example, but you just told your crush that you're in love with them and they leave you on red. Okay, let's apply it. Pause. Instead of reacting immediately to what's happening to this curveball, you send a bunch of text messages like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I regret sending the message. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Blah, 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 blah. No. Don't do that. Pause, zoom out, feel the emotion. Don't take action when you're feeling like that. Pause, feel the emotion, digest the emotion, take a few deep breaths, and remind yourself that you do not have the full picture yet. You do not have the full understanding of what's actually happening. What is reality? They haven't replied yet. What do you fear? They're rejecting you. You notice how they're different? And you can apply this to any curveball. You need to separate fact from the stories that you're telling yourself in your head. So then what's the next step? Choose. The wrong thing is you can choose to like unsend the message or freak out or start having a panic attack. That's the wrong decision. But what I mean by choose is assess what is within your control. You can control yourself, control your actions. You cannot do anything about it and just wait, because you have no idea what's actually happening, and just move on with your day. Like, go do something meaningful. Keep yourself busy. If you're busy, then you're not going to be ruminating over this mistake. Go do something meaningful. Go out to get the groceries, or go take a shower, or go do your homework, or go do something else. Don't stay here spiraling over this one thing that happened, because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So if there's nothing you can do, then why would you worry about it? Simply. And the thing with adaptability is you just need to accept things for what they are. And you need to learn how to acquire this mindset of accepting things for what they are, not trying to control everything, because you cannot control what happens to you. All that is within Your control is what you're gonna do, how you're gonna react. Are you gonna respond or are you gonna react? Are you gonna freak out or are you gonna calm down and move on with your day? It's about assessing what you can control, what is within your control. And once you realize that all you can control is you, then it's fine. Another thing is you need to learn that nothing actually belongs to you. Not a person, not a place, not a thing. Those things don't actually belong to you. You could lose all of those things. You could lose your computer, you could lose your phone, you could lose your watch, your bag. You could lose those things tomorrow. They don't belong to you. Okay, they don't belong to you. The only thing that belongs to you is your mind, your body, and your soul. And so if you know that those are the only things that belong to you, then no matter where you are, no matter what place you're in, no matter what people you're surrounded by, no matter what things you actually have, you will remain grounded because all you have control over is you. So then you go into a new situation, you go into this completely new realm of possibilities, and you immediately jump to what's going to go wrong instead of jumping to what is within my control. I'm in this new place. Okay, what can I actually do here? What can I do in this new place to align with what is within? And you need to let go of what was. Just let go of it because it's not in the present moment. It's not what's in front of you. It's not what you have to do right now. That's in the past. Stop lingering, stop ruminating, and just focus on the now. Thank you so much for watching this video. And always remember, do not fear, for God is always here.